Hi, I'm Susan. In this video we're going to be making a fan book, which gets its name because it is like a fan. I like to make this book with something stiffer for the pages than just regular paper, so I've used a piece of a cereal box. We're also going to need a pair of scissors, a hole punch, a twist tie, and 2 buttons. We're going to start by making the pages by cutting this into pieces. So I'm going to just kind of decide what width I want my page to be and cut it. And then from there, one thing I can do is set this one on top of the next and use that as my guide and cut it. Or I can just decide to do it by eye, which is what I'm going to do here. So I'll just kind of eye it. They're not going to be perfect, but that's fine. Now, if you wanted to cover this with something before you started to make your book, my suggestion would be that you do that before you cut the pages. So I've got my pages cut here. Now I want to put holes in each of them. And so I'm going to start, I want to punch a hole towards the bottom, and I'm going to set it up in the middle of the page. So leave a little room at the bottom, not too much, and in the center, and I'll punch each one. These are thick, so I can't really go through more than one layer at a time. Once I have the holes punched, what I am going to do is take my twist tie and my 2 buttons. Now, if you look at the buttons, you'll notice that they're a little bit different. One of them is a flat button that has holes through it. The other one is a button that has a shank on the back and nothing on the front. You only want to use one of the shank buttons because it just doesn't go together as well if you don't. And I like to use this in the front because it's more decorative. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my twist tie, I'm going to fold it in half. I need to get the ends through the holes in the button, so I'm going to twist them together to make them smaller. And then I'm going to go through the shank in the back, through the hole, pull it through, and get it halfway. And then from here, the pages get strung on. So the 2 twist tie ends together go through all of the pages. Sometimes you can do them all at once, sometimes it ends up one at a time. If you happen to have created your pages ahead of time, you would want to make sure they went in the right order, but for this one, I don't need to worry about that. Then I'm going to separate my 2 ends. I'm going to put one through one of the holes and then the other through an opposite hole. I'm going to pull as much as I can, get the button as tight as I can up against the rest of the pages, and then I'm going to separate the 2 ends a little bit and just twist them together. And I'll twist it about halfway up, that's enough to hold it, and then I'll take my scissors and trim it. And then I will take this and just kind of smush it down. And from here I can open it up and I have my fan. I'll be sharing lots more ideas for making fan books, but you can do something very simple like just put patterns on the pages. Thanks for watching.